since spring's pretty much upon us here, rolling into summer, it's time to put the old winter chips away. The insulated jammies. These are getting a little bit too hot to be wearing around outside. So I'm going to break out the ones that aren't insulated. But these things need a little help. I don't know what's with the weather around here lately, but it rains a whole bunch more than it used to. And if you're like me, you hate having wet feet if you're out doing stuff. So I'm going to waterproof these with some floor wax. Amazon paste wax, solvent type. I've been using this for years because I got it for nothing. This was full when I got it. It's for floors. This is probably, by the smell of it, I'm pretty sure that ain't even legal anymore. Like the EPA would probably, you know what I mean, lock you up. So, see, it's all pasty. Well, it goes on kind of crappy if you do it cold. So, I'm warming it up. I got this, I don't know, fondue pot. It's for like cheese dips and stuff. I never used it. Got it for nothing. It was about to go get thrown out. So I got this turned on, and I'm hoping this thing warms up here and melts that down, because this will go on a lot easier. I'll put it on with a brush. It'll be more liquid by the time I'm done. I'm hoping that works. I've never used it before. It feels like it's warming up now, but it goes on a lot better than it does all this all waxy. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to replace the strings in this, I think, because they're pretty well chowdered too. But I'm pricing bootlaces for these, and what I used on this when I replaced these was, it's not paracord, but it's similar to paracord. I got it at Harbor Freight. I think it was $4, where they wanted $12 for a pair of bootlaces. Well, $12 you can go, well, anyway, pound sand, let's put it that way. So I'm going to hit these up, and that way I won't have wet feet today when I'm out here trying to figure out what I'm doing garden wise, if I decide to put a garden in. And though it's a touch late here for breaking ground, but we still got, I mean, seriously, to be safe with plants around this area, right now you should actually have plants that have been started like these and be putting them in the ground. There's still a slight risk of a frost yet. Not much, but slight. But back to what I was saying. I want to waterproof these because I'm not going to walk around in foot-high grass. Haven't mowed because it's been raining. And get wet feet. It's a real drag. Alright, I'll bring you back when I get this, when that pot warms up. So I'll clean these off a little bit. Little brush. I ain't gonna get carried away with them because they're boots. And I'll delace them here. As you can see, I've had these a while. And they're pretty rough looking, but they don't leak yet. But I am definitely hard on boots. Okay. We're not going to argue because we don't like arguing, with inanimate objects. Pull them out. Hope I got enough cord to replace these strings, but I should. If nothing else, I'll just replace one because this one's terrible. All right. So now you can see that that paste has turned liquid because I had it brewing here for, I don't know, about 45 minutes. I mean, you could do this on a pot and a stove, but I recommend, yeah, maybe that's not a good idea because your whole house is going to smell like the solvent that's in that. And if wifey catches you using one of her pots, there might be problems. So what I'm going to do here is I'll get rid of one of these and do one at a time. Yeah, you know what? Let's get smarter with this. Come on now. Lay this out. So we get any drips. Look at that. Now if I wanted these to be cosmetically pretty, I might hit them up, touch them up with a rag a little bit to get like sort of a polish to them, but these are for around here, and by the time I get done walking through the grass, by the end of the day, all this excess waxy looking stuff will be off of here. Now again, this might not be everybody's cup of tea because of, they kind of look like Frankenstein boots once you're done with this. But these will definitely be waterproofed, and the Frankenstein aspect of it will wear off once you walk through a bunch of brush and grass and whatever else is around here. These chips are probably 5 or, I don't know, anywhere from 5 to 8 years old. And those other winter chips of mine are probably, oh, they're at least a decade old. So cut the time worn in half because these are summers and those are winters. So somewhere in the neighborhood between 4 and 5 years for 4 and 6 years wear on these boots. And I am definitely hard on shoes. This isn't a New Jersey sidewalk out here. Bring these back up. Look a little crusty, I see, but now, just to show you, if you put a little buff in on this, these will come up a little. These will shine. But I'm going to leave that excess on there because I don't care, and it'll be off by the end of the day anyway. I figure why apply it and then rub it all back off. Just to get something that looks, what? Pretty? It's a fucking boot. Here's that cord I was talking about. This is from Harbor Freight. I think it was like $4 for this. I forget how much was there, but I made a set of laces for that set of boots. And I'm about to make a set of laces for this set of boots. Or pair of boots. Come on now, cooperate. Yeah, there's one end. That's one of the downfalls. These don't have ends on them, but most of the time you find out those ends, what are they called? I forget. They don't stay on there anyway. Like I said, cosmetically for a while they won't be all that great, but they're waterproof. Man, I don't know who made that stuff, DuPont or somebody? Wow, that's some strong stuff. So we're ready to go. So I changed my mind about buffing these boots out. I decided since I didn't want to look like a barbarian, yeah. I've worn these for a day after I put that wax on there. Yeah, they should be good for another 6 months to a year, depending on how hard you use them. And it didn't cost me a dime for any boot waterproofer, which I don't know what they want for now, but floor wax. Got this from looking so raw too. Kind of shined it up a little bit. Maybe it'll help protect it a little something. Okay, thanks. Got a little break in the rain, so I figured I might as well demonstrate. Yeah. Floor wax works pretty good. Come on, take you for a walk. So there you go. Cheap and effective. Okay, thanks.